How's it going? I knew that. That's why I told you, don't miss it for anything. So good to have all of you around. So good afternoon, Ashish, Piyush, dignitaries on the dais, our faculty members and lovely students, and my co-convener, Charu, and everybody else. So there are lots of thoughts that are whirring through my mind right now. And there's a lot that we are doing at Sunstone. Whether that is being showcased or not, that is a question. And whether what we are doing with these people is working or not, that is another question. So that is the part of metrics and the digital interventions that we've been talking about. So I'll talk about a couple of things from my perspective and some of my experiences. And some of these things also happened after I joined Sunstone. I was in Dehradun recently to conduct a training program, and a friend of mine, a batchmate of mine from BITS Pilani, he invited me over for dinner. He just said, "Aajao, dinner karte hain, then you can move to Mussoorie." So I said, "All right." So while having dinner, he asked me, "What is this that you are doing these days?" So I said, "This is a pay after placement model, and this is what we are trying to do." He said, "Is this a business school? How would you define yourself?" So I didn't, have a word to describe it. But then I told him, we being engineers, could understand it much better that way. I said, "This is the ITI of management." He said, "Now I get it." He said, "How are you doing it? I'd like to come to your institution. I'd like to sit in some of the classes, and I'd like to see the methodology. That how is it being done? How are you trying to produce hands-on people?" See, campus hiring changes as the world of business changes. Jobs are changing. Employment, the way, various functions are there, they change. And technology is one of the things which is a great enabler, but a great disruptor as well. So technology is going to change the world. It has already done so, and it is continuing to do so. Now, what we are doing and how we are using technology and how this is going to help the hirers, get what they want, is what it's all about. When we got hired from campuses, we used to get a notice from our placement officer. We used to go for a placement test. For engineers, they used to have this placement test, and based on our scores in our semesters and the placement test, after that the interview was a very, very small part. I'm talking about BITS Pilani. And almost all of us got jobs, and we went into our jobs. We had never imagined that being in a job could be so difficult. Being a civil engineer, when I went for my first day at site, this was in Jharkhand, Jamshedpur. The project was in the suburbs, and the first thing that happened, I was getting the, site measured, and we had, we were just डोरी यूज करते हैं उसके लिए, सूतरी लगाते हैं, तो वो लगाई हुई थी. And then a person came and he broke that, did like this, walked into the plot and said, "ये हमारा है." And he's saying this, and then I hear some commotion. One person is running, and he's got an arrow in his back, bleeding with an arrow in his back, and people from the village are running after him to hack him to death. And he runs to my car, and he's doing this to the car. And I told the labor also, I said, "Bolna mat, meri gaadi hai." And then he ran to the road, and he caught on to a truck, and he went away. That was my first day at site. None of my professors in BITS Pilani had ever told me that site work was going to be like that. And my boss, this was in Ashiana, my boss, he had appointed me as the project engineer, a fresh graduate, appointed as project engineer. He was also from BITS Pilani, 10 years my senior. So he, then told me now at site we have to do all these things. Next day when I go to site, we have some material coming. And I get a call from a gunda, he says, हमारा material site पे आएगा और किसी का material site पे नहीं आएगा. I said, this is also something that I didn't learn. Then I got a call from the थाना in charge. हमारे साले को job पे रख लीजिए. I said, भाई आप लोग सब आ जाइए, आज से आप लोग manage कर लीजिए, मैं चलता हूँ. So I told them this, life is tough, everything is tough, but everything that you have in life, by way of experience, teaches you something for life. The most important thing, this panel has spoken about the most important thing. Now, being a civil engineer, how did I get into teaching soft skills and business communication? In my first year, I had a couple of my, batchmates from Rajasthan, from Madhya Pradesh, from Bihar, from other places, who were a little deficient in English. They were very, very smart, all of us were. So I started teaching them these things right from my first year. I never made fun of them. People would make fun of their accent. So I never made fun of them, I started teaching them. And then in my fourth year, I was teaching there at BITS Pilani. Coming out, going into a job, I was teaching at XLRI. Then when I came here to Delhi and started teaching at MDI, I realized that the students of MDI probably will not need much of what I have to give. Because there, it's again the input-output thing. There, the input is so good that the output is going to be good despite me. Then I started teaching at colleges in Greater Noida. I said, this is where I'm needed. This is where I'm required. Sir, in fact, when I speak to these students, I tell them communication doesn't begin with words. It begins with thoughts. An engineer or a manager, we are all providing solutions. If you cannot provide solutions, if you cannot think in that manner, you're not a manager, you're not an engineer. Even if you're a frontline salesperson, even if you're a frontline guy, you still have to provide solutions. In fact, at the front line, if you're customer facing, you will be doing that most of the time. So soft skills would definitely be very, very important for you. Leadership begins with thinking. Everything begins with thinking. And then things begin with love and respect. If you love people, if you respect people, if you want to be with them, and if you want to do for them, only then should you work. Otherwise, you should not even work. You should not even think of getting hired. You're not doing it for yourself. As they said, communication is done for others. That is what I tell you in class as well. But a job is also done for others. It's not done for self. You may be trying to fulfill your needs, get through your life. But unless you start thinking in this manner, unless you start thinking for others, I'm so happy to see, for the first time I'm seeing that hirers, HR fraternity, HR experts, they are looking at these things which are the most important. Happiness. If you don't get happiness in what you are doing, you're going to remain a dissatisfied person. You're going to spread frustration all around. Happy employees, happy workplaces. That's what they're doing these days. So you have happy customers. So we are all part of a giant experience. Life is a giant experience. At different points of time, we are going to be involved in getting experiences and creating experiences for others. When I was at Galgotia's Business School, I was also chairman placements, and I had done a study. 100 HR experts were sent a survey questionnaire by me, in which I had listed out 7 soft skills, out of which, team player, emotional intelligence, written communication, oral communication, were there. And you know what was ranked highest? Any guesses? Jokers? Yes? Team player. I'm talking about 10 years ago. Collaboration is the word. Individual brilliance does not matter. So team player was the first, team playing skills was the first thing that was ranked. Second also you won't be able to get. Emotional intelligence. If you're a team player, if you've got emotional intelligence, you'll be able to get most things done. Everything that can be done and people are doing can be learned. Everything. If you're talking about written communication, oral communication, anything. And that has been demonstrated by this panel. They say they take people who did not know anything about the airport business and created the world's best airport. So everything can be learned, but without willingness, what do we do? In our communication, business communication course, fortunately or unfortunately, I teach that course. And we have four, courses, 4 subjects, which go through different trimesters. And in the last one, I have taught them about personal branding. I've taught them about a lot of things that we have spoken about here. So we are trying to focus on what the needs of the HR fraternity are. And we are trying our best to, give them people who are going to be ready with a lot of things that others lack. But I would certainly be very, very pleased to have more interactions with your fraternity, to get you to help us a little more with what you want. And then we will find a way to build it into our curriculum, to build it into our system, and we'll try and do that. My first summer internship, was at a power plant here, IP Power Station, which is now closed, ITO. Opposite that, they had the NCAR canteen where we used to have lunch. Every day I went in and came out covered in soot, kala, bilkul kala ho ke aate the hum. It was during my summer internship that the electrostatic precipitators were installed, and the dark smoke that used to come out got converted to white smoke. I saw that happening. I was part of that thing for 2.5 months. But what was special about our internship at BITS Pilani? See, I don't know why more Indian colleges are not taking this up, because this is a model that has worked wonders for us, at BITS Pilani all throughout. We had a professor there every day. He was attached to us. There were 10 of us in that facility. He was attached to us. He used to have lunch with us every day. And that was his way of finding out what we were doing. And evening before we went, we talked to him. Every 2 weeks we had a presentation in which people from DESU were also there. So this way the learning was so well, compiled. And this experience got so nicely immersed in our minds. 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock. You would be there even if you've not had breakfast. You went out at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. If they were doing overtime, we were doing overtime. And then, there was a gentleman called Mr. Bhaskar Bose. He was head of the Management Consultancy Division of Development Consultants Limited in Calcutta. He used to come to talk to our management students. And he used to hire them. And he used to have a contact. He was adjunct faculty. He used to be in contact with students to hire the best talent. So he used to call them to the guest house, talk to them. What you are saying, that one interview, 1.5 hours doesn't mean anything. Scores don't mean anything. And he used to pick up the best talent from IITs, from BITS Pilani. He came for one of my plays and he said, "Ye ladka kaun hai, isko bulao." Bola, "Kya hai ye? Civil engineer." "Bulao, bulao, bulao. Isko bulao idhar. Aao. Tum aao." So he somehow, convinced me. He said, "You take some consultancy experience, come to Calcutta, join us." And he convinced me to join him. And every time he would beta teach me, treat me as if I was long lost Kumbh ke mele mein khoya hua beta. And then when I reached there were 25, 30 engineers sitting in one hall. I was also given a desk and we were given some tasks. And these were legal pads on which we did our task and took it to him. And the first day I take it to him, he goes through it and he throws it at my face. Bullshit. Duffer. Idiot. Bits Pilani. Get out. Srini. Look, your junior has done this. इसको बताओ यार क्या करना है, कैसे काम होता है. जाओ. Go. Get out. I was shocked that this man who treated me like his foster son, what's he doing? I kept quiet. That time I felt very angry, but I kept quiet. So after 1 week, we had a meeting in which the whole division was seated. End of the meeting, he said, any questions? So everybody was so scared of him, nobody had a question. I raised my hand, yes sir. Yes, Atul, yeah. I said, sir, आप वहाँ पे तो कुछ different आपका behavior था, आप मतलब, you got us on the high horse, छाती पे बिठा के आप यहाँ लेके आए थे. मैं फ्रेशर हूँ, मैं कुछ गलती कर रहा हूँ तो आप समझा सकते हैं. आप मुंह पे कॉफी फेंकते हो, फिर आप चिल्लाते हो, गंदी गंदी बातें कहते हो, और तो कोई बात नहीं है सर. थोड़ा सा दिल में लगता है. So the guy laughed for the first time and he said, बेटा, this is to ground you guys. तुम लोग वैसे कॉलेज में चला गया, इतना हाई परसेंटेज है, तुम्हारा दिमाग नहीं बड़ा होना चाहिए, तुम ग्राउंडेड रहना चाहिए. Then after the meeting he says, rum पिएगा? I said, हाँ sir पिएगा. You understand? That grounding I have never forgotten. That love, that respect for each human being has to be in